Okay, guys, no intro, very quick, doing this crap. Just want to let you guys know, my dog died a few days ago. I took it really rough. I made 2 videos, I believe, one on Eddie Guerrero, I forgot what the other one was. And I did that to kind of like divert my attention away from the dog. And I was really sad, I was really upset, it's been bothering me for days. But you know what? I'm kind of getting over it. I'm trying to get this close. And really, I've had all this stress from school. Notice I still haven't finished Night of Appreciation. It's been 5 days. All this anger, all this anxiety in me. I've been reading a bunch of debates on comments, and then I saw Big Hustle's video. Now, Big Hustle, I respect you like hell, man. I think you're one of the top 4 guys on here. Top 3, man. He just has such a great mind about the business. And he talks about different promotions, man, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy a well-rounded shooter. And I enjoy a guy who talks a lot about TNA in both the negative and the positive light. Because I almost never see guys like that on here. Full Killer 99. Phil Killer 99. But you're more aggressive on them. And I really appreciate that. And I'm thankful for all you've done. But really, I had a lot of problems with this video. And it's going to be a respectful video. I don't know if you know me, but I tend to lose stress. I tend to have an outburst. And I might yell. But I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the fans who say crap like this. I'm not directly saying to you. Let me get to your response part first, okay? I'm going to start with part 1, even though I have a lot to talk about in part 2 as well. Okay. You say that Russo's been very good lately and that the product has been very well. I will admit, the TNA product has been excellent, I think. I actually liked No Surrender. I think I give like a 7.5. I liked Bound for Glory. I love Turning Point. I think Final Resolution is going to be awesome. So far, I think Genesis is going to be great, just by the poster and by the possibility of Angle AJ. So really, TNA's been doing very well right now. But also, this kind of leads to part 2. Part 2, let me go to part 2 for a second. You talked a lot about how Raw, at the end, Raw is horrible. Raw should win Worst Wrestling Show of the Year. Let me tell you why it will not win Worst Wrestling Show of the Year. Those awards should be based on the company as a whole for the entire year. Not just on, recently, right now, who's better. It should be on the entire year. And many will say, for the majority of the year, TNA Impact has been total shit. Yes, they've been good these past 3 months. But for the majority of the year, they've been bad. Now you can make the argument for the majority of the year, Raw's been bad too. Which I don't believe is true. Watch Raw from January till around the draft. I thought was very good. I thought right around... And what people don't understand is the first celebrity hosts were great. I liked Batista. I liked Ted DiBiase. I loved Shaq. I liked Seth Green. I liked okay, I hated ZZ Top. You guys all know that. I liked Jeremy Piven to a degree. I liked Freddie Prinze Jr. Those were great. And that just started to go downhill. And I'll get to more of that to the other part of the video. So really, I don't think Raw will win Worst Wrestling Show of the Year. That's just my opinion. If anything, maybe even Superstars will win it. Some crap like that. But TNA will definitely win Worst Promotion of the Year. And you can't deny that. I mean, no, their buy rates have not been released yet. At least I don't think they have. But I'm pretty sure it was reported that for the first 3 pay-per-views, they drew under 15,000 buys, which is an all-time low for them. An all-time low. So really, I don't know how TNA won't win Worst Promotion, and it will really shock me if it doesn't win Worst Show. Okay, Russo booking. You say that it's perfect. In my opinion, I have a lot of inconsistencies with it. Actually, a shitload of inconsistencies with it. Look at the last pay-per-view, Turning Point. Excellent show, I will admit. I watched it, loved it, gave it an 8.75. Now, Awesome Kong Tara. Did that really need to be in a cage? Not really. The whole 6-women tag, those bullshit tag women's matches, because we get those every month. We get 2 a month. We get 2 women's matches a month now. Almost every month since Genesis, we get the bullshit tag women's matches, which are never, ever decent. They're always horrible. Horrible. And this time, what do? They added the stipulation, all the titles on the line. That's pure Russo booking right there that no one really likes. The 6-man tag. Don't even get me started on the inconsistencies in that match. Rhino, Team 3D. Team 3D is face. Then in 1 week, they're heel. Morgan and Hernandez come in. And then all of a sudden, what's his face? De Niro is all of a sudden face. And they try to build on that, like a good line. Well, De Niro turned his partners. But the story doesn't go that way in the match. It went for like the first half. The second half, they kind of abandoned the thought and then pretended De Niro was just, okay, already, we've seen you for 10 minutes, we're good, we believe you, let's fight these guys now. A lot of inconsistencies with that whole stipulation. Now you had 5 guys turning. Okay, why I do not like TNA? Well, I'll admit, I like the wrestling on-screen product. Okay, let me say this. Their fans suck. I'll say it right now. Horrible. TNA marks are worse than any other wrestling fan in the world. And I truly believe that, because they have no logic. You always say that WWE marks will do anything to defend their product. TNA marks are much, much worse. Much worse. I had a guy tell me that Beer Money was the best tag team in the world. In the world, Big Hustle. I had so many, oh God. I meant like 15-something videos on these morons. Some guy told me that Undertaker is just as bad as Sting. That Undertaker hogs WrestleMania every year, and he, it's just as much a glory position as Sting. Except that he didn't realize that Sting won the world title every year and was in the world title match every year. Period. I've had so many morons. Even TNA marks who don't defend even TNA marks who are not talking about their product are still morons. Or at least just weird. It's dumb, man. There was a guy in LV's video. I don't know if you know him either. You might. The account was TNA Future of Wrestling. That says right there. He said that the SummerSlam Elimination Chamber was awesome, SummerSlam 2003, and he says that pay-per-view was better than Survivor Series 2002 with the first Elimination Chamber. He thought that pay-per-view was awesome, and he even said, if you don't like if you don't like that match, you're not a wrestling fan. Where's the logic behind that? What decent, smart fan would say that? TNA marks, are the dumbest fans in the world, and they make me hate the product. They do. They really make me hate the product. They think their product's so great. Take a look at their buys. Take a look at the money that they bring. I guarantee you, they've made a shitload. They've lost a crap load of money this year. I think was it in October? Only like a month ago, 2 months ago, where they pulled their lowest TV rating since 2007. Come on. Production values. They suck. Again, going back to Turning Point. The Scott Steiner-Bobby Lashley match, which I thought was horrid. Everyone thought it was okay. I don't know how they thought that. I thought it was horrid. They do a spot that's showing Scott Steiner-Bobby Lashley. The camera fades away. They go back to the match, and suddenly Steiner's bleeding. They don't even show you the spot that made him bleed. I mean, good God, where's the logic in that? The Beautiful People entrance on that pay-per-view. You always, get the camera right in their bodies so the fans can enjoy it. And what did the camera do? The camera went under the stage for some random reason. Production values really hurt the show for me. You might not think it's a big deal. It really bothers me. Okay, Dixie Carter. Was that speech really necessary? I was so furious when I found out that she put that speech on live TV. Just to cure all criticisms and backstage rumors that people might think that she's a horrible, horrible person to book a wrestling company. Or to run a wrestling company, I should say. Well, seeing as how they've lost crap load of money over the years, maybe you are. That was just so arrogant. I thought of her. They just go away. Hey, deal with it. You don't like it? Leave. And then guys ask, okay, I don't like it. I want to leave. What did she say? No. Okay. You talk about TNA pay-per-views being awesome. Well, for Raw, for TNA, your main basis is the product is great based on their pay-per-views. Well, when you talk about the WWE in part 2, your main basis is that Raw is horrible, but you don't talk about the WWE pay-per-views. I haven't seen Bragging Rights or Survivor Series, I will admit that. But a lot of people liked Thomas, even though I didn't. I thought it was okay. People love Bragging Rights. People love Survivor Series. TLC looks like a fucking great show. And then you got the Royal Rumble, No Way Out, and WrestleMania. That's a string of like 7 or 8 great shows. So why can't their show be just as good? This also infuriated me when you said there's no one getting pushed to the mid-card. You did admit to Kofi Kingston. I thought if you didn't say that, I was going to get pissed. And they're saying, well, Sheamus is not a full main eventer yet. Give him time. Let this process develop. You can't just say, like, right here, right now, okay, yeah, he's done. He's not in the mid-card. What has he done? What has he done? Watch it build. Give it time. Okay, now I'm not saying these guys are main eventers, because they're not, but I truly believe they're in the process. Miz is slowly, he got fucking buried in June, and because he's so good, he slowly by slowly regained his heat, regained his exposure, that he's slowly moving up the card. Morrison is looking very good right now in the WWE. He again is slowly moving up the card. Okay, and I think what was that? Oh no, Celebrity Guest Host. Celebrity Guest Host at first did help ratings. They did a lot. I think Shaq drew a 4, which was, besides the Raw with Donald Trump where they drew a 4-5, The 4 was like their highest rating in 7 years. 7 years. Sergeant Slaughter pulled off a 3.8. And crap, there's another one I can't remember. I think it was Freddie who drew a 3.7. The problem was WWE overdid this. They got their fans, but they did this. They kept doing the damn celebrity host that all the fans they got and excess fans just said, "Fuck this company, I'm gone," and they left. So I agree. WWE, the celebrity host right now is horrible, and that's a big deal. But at first, they did help. WWE just overdid it. So, but you said they never helped ratings. They did help ratings a lot, I should say. Just now, people, they overdid it, and now no one gives a crap. I'm sorry that I exploded on you. Again, I have a tendency to lose my temper. Okay, well, again, very good video, though. I like both videos. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Now back to intro. I'm Big Rat 310. I'm out, guys. See ya.